What's going on, fitness fam? Welcome to the Body Sculpting Blueprint Metabolic Mastery Pillar. Let's get into it. The Metabolic Mastery Pillar helps you boost your metabolism, build muscle, and burn fat with workouts that are efficient, effective, and specific to your goals. You're going to learn how to get the most out of your workouts and how to progress at a pace that is safe and sustainable. Through this process, you will build and develop a deeper relationship with your body, your mind, and your spirit. Shifting your beliefs. Old belief, you aren't confident with weight training or planning, so you just freestyle and do cardio workouts. By default, you think if I just get to the gym and do whatever, I will get results. New belief, if I incorporate strength training into my workouts and follow a nutrition plan and lifestyle habits that support my goals, then I will consistently reach the next level in my fitness journey. Old belief, if I'm not dying and out of breath and sweating a lot during my workout, then I didn't have a good workout or pushed myself hard enough. New belief, breathing hard and sweating are not signs of a good workout. If I am steadily gaining strength week after week, then I will lose belly fat and develop muscle. Old belief, working out is the number one and biggest factor in my results. New belief, working out will consume 1% of my week. My lifestyle habits, daily movement, and diet combined with a proper strength training program is what produces consistent and sustainable results and helps me develop the life I want. Old belief, if my form is not perfect, then I'll injure myself or not see results. New belief, my form does not need to be perfect when trying new exercises. If I consistently show up to the gym and lift weight without my ego, then my form will naturally improve over time and I will burn fat and build muscle with a very low chance of injury. Old belief, everyone will judge me in the gym if I'm not as advanced as them or think I'm getting in their way. New belief, no one is concerned with what I'm doing in the gym because they're too concerned with themselves. If I show up to the gym and focus on myself and my goals, I will feel more confident in the gym. Listen, I even tested this theory by doing some weird shit on the pull-up bar, and like one person glanced at me for a minute and then went back to what they were doing and didn't care. All right, so like nobody's paying attention to you, and even if they were, who cares? You're there for you, not them. Old belief, if I'm not a gym person, I'm not a gym person or a bodybuilder. New belief, no one comes out of the womb as a gym person. People choose to go to the gym or choose not to go to the gym. And you don't need to be a bodybuilder to go to the gym and lift weights. All right, supplements. So billions and billions and billions of supplements on the market all over the place. Fat burners, the next best thing, blah, 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 all bullshit. 90% of it is bullshit. These are what I'll recommend that you take. If you want to test other things out, like be my guest, but you don't need them. You need proper nutrition and you need proper training and you need proper protocols. That's it. You don't need to be buying the next fancy fucking drug. Okay. So pre-workouts as well help improve your performance in the gym. I use pre-workout myself, so that's why I'm going to recommend it. Protein isolate powder. There are different types of protein powders you can get. An isolate is going to be super beneficial because it's going to be lower calories, lower carbs, and higher in protein. So this is going to help you reach your protein goal without pushing you over your calories. Excuse me. And creatine, this is the most studied and documented supplement on the market today. It's going to help improve your strength, enhance your muscle mass, and boost exercise performance by increasing energy production in your muscles during your lifts, which is super beneficial and important. And then a multivitamin, this is just going to help optimize your performance and your recovery by ensuring you're getting the essential nutrients needed for growth, energy, and overall well-being. And this isn't going to add extra calories to your diet. All right, live demo. Let's drop out of here. So on your actual app, it's going to look a little bit different on your phone. I'm just using this on my laptop, so it does look a little bit different. Few things that I want to go over, okay? So on here on your dashboard, this will be actually at the bottom. There'll be the little rocket ship at the bottom on your phone, and there'll be like a kettlebell that looks like this also on the bottom. Now, let's say, your first day was chest, and then your next day was a rest day, and you missed the chest day, and you're like, oh no, I missed my workout. So you can actually click on the kettlebell, which, like I said, will be down at the bottom beside the rocket ship on the app. And then you can actually pick the workout that you missed and still log and track and do everything the same way if you missed a workout. So there is some flexibility. However, do try to hit it the way it's lined and designed because I design these in a way that you're getting adequate rest and you're able to recover properly. And so if you're shifting and switching everything all the time, it's going to throw your results off. So you do need to follow it the best you can. However, if there is a day, once in a while that you've missed and you really want to catch up for that, you can do that. Just like I said, be mindful to try to hit it the way it's designed as best you can. and then you want to click on it, and then you're just going to click start. Here it says enter stats, but on yours it's going to say start. There will be an instruction paragraph in here where I've listed a bunch of stuff that you need to focus on, what the workouts look like, form, etc. And then here, there will be a video beside each workout. There will be your sets or your time frame and your reps like so here, and there will also be your rests. Okay, now all of these are equally important. Okay, so like there will be the video, which is just a demonstration of proper form and procedure to do the movement so you're hitting it properly and safely on everyone, so you don't have to worry about that. But then there'll be sets. And so anything that has a barbell, anything that is a compound movement using more than one muscle is going to require a warm up set before you do your working sets. Okay, so your warm up set is going to be a light weight of the same movement, and you're just going to do 10 reps of that light weight just to get your mind muscle connected and your body prepared for that range of motion and what you're about to do. So for this example, 4 sets, 3 of those would be working sets. The first one would be a warm up. Okay, so then the next 3 sets, you want to be lifting a weight where you're failing at 6. Like you hit 5 and like the 6th rep is very, very hard. Okay. Now, because I have 2 rep ranges here, the reason for this is once you can do so you start off with the weight that you're going to end at 6. You can only do 6 reps with it. You're going to do that weight until you get able to do 8 reps with it. Okay, so your strength is obviously increasing. As soon as you can hit 8 reps with that weight, you want to increase by 2.5 to 5 pounds. Okay, and this should be like weekly. So each week you should be able to increase by 2.5 to 5 pounds. This is going to be progressive overload. And again, sometimes you're going to have to ignore your brain and push it. This slight increase is not going to cause injury. It's not going to hurt you. So it's just a matter of pushing it and actually giving it your all. And this is how you're going to not have injuries, right? Some people come in and they're like, oh, I did this weight and it was super easy, so I'm going to increase by 20 pounds. And then they get hurt and they're like, fuck, and then they have to restart everything, go through a whole injury freaking healing process, and it's just unnecessary, okay? So we want to focus on slight, small increases, but consistent always, right? And then the rest time is super important too because these rest times are going to be incorporated based on what you're doing. Your muscles need different times to recover based on what goals you're trying to hit and based on the movements you're trying to do and the weights you're trying to lift. So you need to follow the rest time specifically. And there's a button on there where you click start and it will count down for you. So you just let it count down for you in the app and then you're good to go. Another thing, so when you're in here and you're doing your workout, it's going to be an option to log and track your workout. So when you click start, right here, so it's going to be your set number whatever 1, and you're going to write how many reps you did and how much weight it was. Okay, so this is super important because the next time you come in and you do this workout, what you did the last time will be listed right beside it. So then it's easy to tell, okay, so I did 40 pounds last week and I got the higher rep range. Okay, so this week now I'm going to do 45 because I know that was easy and I can do more. This makes it very easy to track and progress and move forward, right? So you want to make sure you're tracking properly each time. And then always when you're done your workout, make sure you click save or else it won't actually save for you. What else do we got here? Warm up, blah, blah, blah. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so the weight on the bar. So anything with a barbell, like your bench press or your squats and stuff like that, the bar is actually 45 pounds for a normal Olympic weight bar. And so you actually need to add that into the weight you're putting on the bar. So like if you have 50 pounds on the bar, so like a 25 on each side, then you need to also add in 45 to the total and you track that weight. If you're using dumbbells, you don't if you have a 30-pound dumbbell in each hand, you don't track that as 60, you track that as 30 pounds. So you only use the weight of one dumbbell when you're tracking. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, make sure you bring your water bottle as well because you're going to need to drink water in between each set. You're going to be want to refueling your body, especially as you're sweating, especially as it gets hot in the summer times too. You want to be making sure that you're consuming enough water throughout your workout. Cancel this. Yes, just click save when you're done and it will log it for you, like I said, and that's how you know what's there for the next time that you come in. And then, yeah, so like anything that you have questions about, anything that you don't understand, make sure you reach out immediately because I'm here for you. you've invested in yourself, you've invested in this program, and I'm here to help you on your journey as much as I can. But I also can't do that if you don't tell me what's going on, right? So don't ever feel afraid to reach out to me. Don't ever feel insecure about a question you may have. I love getting asked questions. That's like, I live for that. And I'm like all excited to figure things out if I don't know them. And, like if I don't know something, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know, right? So you reaching out to me and asking for help and guidance and support on anything is going to help me become a better coach as well. So I actually appreciate it when people reach out. So that's super important. And also, like, there's the community too. So like, if you ever want to just post in the community what you're going through, somebody else is going through the same shit as you, or has or will be going through the same shit you are, and so it's super helpful to reach out and just be authentic on that level as well. And then also what you'll see here in your things to do, there'll be a couple other things as well, but there'll be tracking progress photos and body stats. And so like these need to be done. So it's going to be once a week. We're going to do the progress photos. We'll be doing body stats. Like your weight's going to be tracked at least 3 times a week. And I'll tell you how to do that in the next onboarding video. But when you do these trackings, okay, so like your weight, your progress photos, measurements, all of those need to be done like first thing in the morning. So you wake up, you go to the bathroom before you eat or drink anything. That's when you want to track because that's going to be the most accurate. For anything is in your body, you want to track, okay? And that's going to show us the best progress photos and the best stats along the way so that we know how to make adjustments as we need to, right? And then let's go back to here. Oh, let's go here. There we go. Okay, here we go. Boom. So if you made it to the end of this slide, message me the word spider monkey so that I know you made it to the end and I can send you the next video. Peace out and much love.